Factoring. H's can go in both of those front positions because it's just plain H. So H times H is going to give me H squared. Now I'm going to have to go factor this 18. So let me make a little chart for myself. 18. 1 times 18. 2 times 9. 3, that works. 3 times 6. 4, no. 5, no. 6, 6 works, but I already have it. If you go methodically in order, you're going to see the overlap, and then you'll know when to stop thinking about the factors because they'll be in order. All right, now I've got to get a negative 11, a positive 18. So the only way that I can get a positive 18 with multiplication is with two positive numbers or two negative numbers. The only way that I can get a negative 11 is when I have two of the negatives. Because if I add two positives together, I'm going to get a positive sign here. So this is what it has to be. So my signs are going to be both negative. But what gives me 11 when I add or subtract? Well, 1 plus 18 gives me 19, and 18 minus 1 is 17. I need 11. 2 plus 9 is 11. There it is. And both of the signs have to be negative because I need a negative 11. Okay, I will check it. So this is what I think is my answer. H times H, H squared. H times a negative 9, negative 9H. Negative 2 times negative H, negative 2H. And negative times negative 9 is a positive 18. Negative 11 H squared. H squared minus 11H plus 18. This was correct. Here's our next. Notice I'm being extremely methodical in the way I'm thinking about this problem. So the first thing that I do is draw my two parentheses for the binomials and see if I can get rid of my first term. X, X. Now I'm going to the back of it and making a t-chart for 24. 1 times 24. 2 works, yes, 12. 3, 3 times 8. And 4, yep, times 6. Will 5 work? No. Will 6 work? I already have it. Stop. Those are the only ones that I need. Now I have to come over here and think about what adds or subtracts and makes 2. 23 if I subtract, 25 if I add. 14 if I add, 10 if I subtract. 8 minus 3 is 5, 8 plus 3 is 11. 4 and 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. Oh, that's it. So I'm going to put a 4 and I'm going to put a 6. Now I know that I have to get a negative term here. So the only way I can get a negative with multiplication is either negative times a positive or a positive times a negative. That's the only way you can get a negative when you multiply. But when you subtract, I also need a negative here. So it's going to be one of these is going to be negative and one of these is going to be positive. But how I actually mark it makes a difference. I need a negative 2 here, so my 6 has to be negative and my 4 has to be positive. Because 6 take away 4 is 2, but it takes the sign of the larger numeral. So the check on this, x squared minus 6x. 4x minus 24. It matches.